Salutations everyone and welcome to part 3 of my Super Smash Bros. 4 character analysis and review. Today we have 8 more characters to go over, starting with Samus. Samus, a mainstay in Smash since the inception, is back with more weapons to dish out to her opponents. Samus's charge shot is much more reliable of a kill move with changes to air dodging in this game, and makes the move much more useful than in Brawl or even Melee. Not only is Samus still a projectile fiend, but she also has some good combos. Dash attack into an up aerial at 0% is an excellent option, as is a forward throw into an up air, and up special. Samus's forward air now actually hits people with consistency, unlike in the past games where it was very easy to get out of. Missiles are weaker this time around, but are still good for applying pressure and interrupting your opponent. Like many characters in Smash 4, Samus's down air spikes pretty reliably. Samus's Zair now hits twice, like all Zairs, is longer in this game now, and is easily the strongest in her weak field of aerials. Samus's up special and up smash are now kill moves, joining her forward smash and charge beam, giving her a lot of kill variety to the woman chosen by the Chozo. Rating: better, would still kill Ridley. Zero Suit Samus, much like Sheik, is now her own character, and is a definite step up from her Brawl iteration. She's a fast aerial focused combo machine. Some of her moves have been nerfed in her damage and knockback, but are usually faster and easier to combo as a result. Her kill moves will take some practice and patience to get off properly, but it doesn't stop her from being an absolute slayer. Zero Suit Samus' greatest strength is in her air superiority, so getting your opponent in the air is crucial. Setups with down throw, smash attack, down tilt, or her stun gun are easy ways to start up some damaging combos and juggles. She, however, is not limited to an air attack, as her longer grab range from Brawl, side B, stun gun, and her new down B attack set up for good spacing and range. Her pressure and damage games are also very good, so expect to see a bit more of her. She can be predictable, but can punish in so many ways. Rating: now that's what I'm talking about. Better. Pit is a nimble, combo-heavy character, when if used right can rack up damage and strike hard. Pit has really good throws that combo very well into dash attacks, shore-hopped aerials, and tilts. Pit's side B has been changed into a decently ranged kill move with good knockback. Pit's down B will now reflect projectiles on either side of him instead of one, and while this is not very handy in 1v1s, it's still an upgrade of sorts. Pit has a little bit of everything. He has a good aerial game, recovery, decent kill moves, good throws, good edge game, projectiles, projectile protection, and while he may not be fast, he has average speed. Pit's ability to apply damage and get aerial kills are certainly not what they once were, but on the flip side he has now more options to his attack. Rating: a little worse. Palutena is a newcomer to Smash 4 and has a moveset like nobody else. All of Palutena's tilts come out of her staff. They are very powerful and deal good damage, but come out excruciatingly slow, and therefore very punishable, but her up tilt is very dangerous, so don't let the lag time scare you away. Her throws are very strong, with her down throw comboing into nairs or fairs, and back throw is a good get off me move, or for getting enemies off the stage. Palutena's forward and down smashes have win boxes, so it gives them some utility, but not as effective as some might want. Palutena can rack up some decent damage, but is very limited in kill options. While her up smash is an incredible kill move, its hitbox is deceptively small. Palutena is very good against projectile spammers, as her reflection hitbox is large and even pushes enemies back. Palutena's own projectiles, however, leave a lot to be desired, as they have very limited range and are slow and punishable. It should be used for free damage and nothing else. Palutena is a very lag-heavy character, so she must be used wisely. She is both easily punishable and can punish very well herself if you have good timing and dodge game. Rating: I mean, she's good, but very difficult to use right. As always, a mainstay in the competitive game in Smash is Marth. His smashes and tilts still remain some of the best overall in the game, especially his forward smash, which is still amazing. His aerials have been nerfed once again, but still remain actually very good. His forward aerial has increased lag time while in the air and while landing, but is still good in terms of range, damage, and knockback. Marth's side B has 3 different variants depending on what direction you're holding, up, forward, and down. Like everyone else in Smash 4, Marth's counter has been buffed and can also be a kill move. Like in previous games, the tipper mechanic is back. Any of Marth's A attacks will do 25% more damage and more knockback if they hit the opponent at the tip of the sword. This makes Marth an especially good spacing character. Rating, about the same, still gonna be competitive. Ike is a character that has a few changes from Brawl. His attacks overall are not as powerful and are much slower than before. Not to say his moves are weak now, as he can still kill at very low percents, better than most characters in the game when used correctly. Ike's jab combo is still good, dealing 14% damage, but can no longer be cancelled. Ike's smash attacks are powerful but slow, and difficult to connect in comparison to before, but they are still useful with good reads, and his up smash can punish an aerial target very well. Ike is a slow character, and it's difficult to get to your opponent with a good approach, and his combo game as of now is pretty limited. Ike's neutral special has a bigger hitbox than before, hits very hard, and is a good edge guarding tool as well. He's good on damage and kill moves, but is even slower and harder to combo with. Rating, worse. Robin brings to the table new mechanics that have never before been seen in Smash. His neutral special can be fired in 4 different attacks depending on how long you hold it, with the utmost charged form Theron going across the entirety of the stage, and Blast Zone with a fast, moderately sized hitbox. His or her down special Nosferatu steals life from your opponent, healing you and damaging them. That can prove quite useful, and does more damage to the enemy if they are facing away from you. Nosferatu will also revive more percentage as your own percentile is higher. What's especially unique about Robin are the tomes the character uses to create and power up his or her attacks, each with their own durability. If one is used up, Robin will cast away the tome, dealing damage to anyone it hits except for Robin, whereon upon the ground it can be used as a powerful thrown projectile by anyone in play, with rather good knockback. When used, a tome respawn timer will start, and any abilities you try to use needing that particular tome will result in a puff of smoke. The respawn timer depends on the tome used. 10 seconds for Thunder, 10 to 11 seconds for Arcfire, 7 seconds for Elwind, and 40 seconds for Nosferatu. Robin's other primary tool outside of the tomes is the Levin Sword, which has its own durability as well. Loss of the Levin Sword will result in the use of the Bronze Sword, which does less damage and much less knockback. Robin has no discernible combo game, but makes for it in good zoning and spacing. The key is to use your tomes and Levin Sword, knowing when to use them and what to do when you lose one, while being patient all the while. Rating, there's no one else like him, or her, whichever. Pretty good. Duck Hunt's moveset is about as unique as the very idea of him being a character in Smash 4 in the first place. Duck Hunt is a very campy, spammable, ranged character, and he is very easy to use. Duck Hunt's neutral special is a can that you can move by pressing the special attack button. The faster you hit it, the higher it goes, and getting the right angle is always possible. It can be shot up to 8 times, and then it will explode when it connects with the opponent with good knockback. Duck Hunt's side special is also a decently ranged projectile, with multiple hits and pressures well with his other attacks. While he is ranged, these attacks are slow and best used with a lot of space between you and your opponent. Duck Hunt is best used at range, but is not super vulnerable up close. He has decent spacing and great smash attacks with large disjointed hitboxes. Another thing about Duck Hunt's smash attacks, which are all kill moves, are that they gain range the longer they are charged, unlike any other character in the game. With down, side, and neutral special all independent, you can have them all on the stage at the same time, with a 4th attack coming from the duck/dog. It leaves so many opportunities for setting up zoning traps, kills off the ledge with the can, or smash attacks imposed on enemies retreating from your projectiles or returning to the stage. Duck Hunt is one of the most annoying characters to play against, but very fun to be behind the wheel of, trolling just as hard as in the game of which he shares his name. He has good range, kill moves, damaging moves, and crazy possibilities in his combo game. Rating, damn good. Thank you all for watching the part 3 of my Smash Brothers roster character guide and review. Check out the first 2 episodes if you've not seen those already, and stay tuned for next time where we go over 8 more characters starting with Kirby.